I'm Kristi. I was diagnosed with neuroendocrine carcinoma in April of 2021. I am June's INDY Warrior of the Month.
Did you make a smiley face? I love it.
Buddy, go give her a hug.
Yeah, it's okay. Mom's feeling better.
My story kind of started months prior to being diagnosed. I had several episodes where I thought that I had just really bad stomach flu. And then on my 39th birthday, I was dealing with one of those episodes and I decided to head into the emergency room. Got to the emergency room, ran some testing. The doctor came in and he said, "It's not what we expected. We thought maybe you had some kidney stones going on, but we discovered a golf ball sized tumor inside your stomach." So one of my good friends was with me in the emergency room. Took the news as best as I could, prayed that it was not going to be cancerous. They kept me overnight and set me up for a biopsy that next morning. Had the biopsy, waited for the results to come in, and they called me and said that it was neuroendocrine carcinoma, but it was not cancerous. So I thought, okay, I can deal with this. We'll get through this. And I did some research, started looking online, connecting in different Facebook groups, and people said every neuroendocrine tumor is cancer. So I was like, what? This is crazy. So I contacted the Mayo Hospital, went down there for a second opinion, and sure enough, it is cancer, and not only that, it is a very aggressive, rare form of cancer as well. From that point on, we scheduled surgery, so about a month and a half after that, I had my entire stomach removed, my spleen, tail end of my pancreas, 52 lymph nodes, I believe, and they had came back having cancer in them as well. So that's kind of where it all started, and then everything kind of spiraled from there. The first 18 months after surgery was just trying to find a new way to live without a stomach. Things I could eat, finding the strength to just get through each day. I lost a lot of weight. Most of my days were spent in bed. My kids would have to help me, cater to me if I needed water. I mean, it was rough. So most days, I would have to say, my drive to get going was ultimately my children. I have 2 special needs kiddos, so I'm obviously their life link per se, they need me. So I will fight till my last breath for those kids of mine, because I'm the only one that knows everything medical about each of them. They all have their own medical issues, so we've had amazing support. From community, friends, family, strangers, people I don't even know, that have been here to help throughout this whole thing.
Yeah, start with how you know each other.
Well, we started working together. She worked on a unit at the St. Cloud VA. It's been probably over 15 years ago, because I've been there almost 17, yeah, so around 15 years ago. And I was like, who is that girl at the front desk? When she would come in, and she was, I mean, we were like 20, 22 and whatever, and like, I didn't really talk to her much, and then all of a sudden we're like best friends. So we've done a lot of things together. We used to be concert buddies a lot before she got sick. I tried to con her into coming into Luke Holmes with me, but she said no. Mm-hmm. But what you have done through your foundation is amazing. But seeing her struggle is really hard. And what is the hardest for me is that she's accepted it, and I have learned that I need to accept it as well. But my way of accepting that she's sick is just being here for her and calling her all the time and texting her like at night every night, and just trying to be living normal life like we would if she wasn't sick. If that's just calling her, bringing her kids some fun things, picking up medicine for her on my way home, and I mean, just stopping to see her. Like, you make time for people who you really like, believe in and love. I mean, we have time in our day-to-days, but you just need to make time for those people, because things can wait too. Like, yeah, I have a ton of stuff that I should be doing, but there's other things that matter more. And as far as nominating her, I just want everybody to see her. Like, she's a great person. She helps out everybody. She's got more knowledge about the stupidest stuff in the world. Like, I'm like, what do I do with this? She's like, no, you don't do that. You need to do this. Like, I'm at Crafts Direct and I suck at decorating and I'm taking pictures of things. And she's like, no, don't do that. You need to do this. Like, when my kids were sick, from when I remember trusting her with Raylan when she was like 3 weeks old, and like she had the worst diaper rash ever, and she's like, you need to get this oil, this oatmeal, and you need to put her in this bath. And I was like, where the heck do you come up with this concoction? But you know what, it worked. I mean, and even just everything in life, I go to her. We share the bond of having special needs, like children. Mine is my sister. She like understands that. And I can go to her for that. And she tells me all the stuff that I can do and like benefits, and she's just a wealth of knowledge. But it's not only for me, she is that for everybody. Like, she's everybody's go-to.